Hello, how's it going? I heard we met our donation goal of give Sybil or take away Sybil's pants specifically. So we get to uncheck this box real quick, which is fun. Thank you for meeting that goal so I don't have to do an extra menu here. And if timers are ready, I think we could probably just get right into this.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
Sounds good. All right, so I don't know how you guys do timers, but timer starts as soon as the opening cutscene starts, and then as soon as the last hit on Princess, the final boss, goes off. So here we go. Welcome to Pseudoregalia chat room. This time pantsless. What we got going on here? We already gone through one trick. There's not that many tricks to explain, so hopefully, if we got some donations, we can read those. But I'll go through them as they come up. There's an early cutscene skip that seems to have absolutely no visual or audio cues, but we somewhat hit it. It can say 0.5 seconds. That's pretty sweet. We start off by getting the sword here. Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal, but we'll be getting into the movement soon. This is any percent no out of bounds. So the major difference between this and maybe if you've seen a run of this game before is we only grab a couple of, if you've seen all abilities, we only grab a couple. If you've seen out of bounds, we don't do that. The out of bounds category is fun, but it is a very tight category. So good luck to you if you choose to run that. You basically just, you use a little glitch in the game to jiggle the screen, kind of. You tab in and out pretty much, and you get right out of bounds. It's pretty cool. But we're not going to be doing that today. We're going to be showing off as much of the game as we can in this short, hopefully 20-minute run. We got 28 minutes on the timer, though, just in case.
If you don't mind me asking, as someone not familiar, what are you doing in this game other than obviously your cool jackalope looking thing?
We are a goat bunny cat lady, as confirmed by the dev. And we are trying to, well, it's more theory, but this game as like gameplay mechanics is a Metroidvania 3D platformer. So get a new power up, make it further in the stage type thing. But our actual objective is to go find Princess. Princess is locked away in a tower. Somewhat, this is a dream. So she's locked away in a tower. She's cutting herself off from the world. The world is less good for it. And so we need to go defeat her and save her from her ever-running dream. My theory was that pretty much everybody in this is just representations of people in her real life. This whole castle is something she created to protect herself from the outside world. And that's our objective. Oh, we missed the Sammy. It's okay. This is the Sammy. Hopefully, there we go. I hit it. The only improvement I made on the route since starting this, but it saves like 1 second. Beautiful. Thought I needed to call that out. What you've been seeing so far, let me explain a few of the tricks here. I got chat room open, so if you're sending messages that make me laugh, good, they will work. What you just saw there was a glide hop, and glide hops are a little hard to explain. They're the main movement mechanic of the game. They look like 2 dashes in a row, kind of because they are. In this game, when you pick up dash, it tells you it's an incomplete power-up, and they really mean it. The rest of it is somewhere else. We're not going to go get that. It's not too slow. The world record holder for this category has a lower time than I do on all abilities as well. So it's not too slow, but it does save a bit of time theoretically if we just skip it and hit every glide hop. Now, the problem with hitting every glide hop, oh, we hit the pole. Let's go. We hit the pole. Those poles are evil. Poles in this game are absolutely evil. But anyway, with glide hops, they feel almost frame perfect. When I was first learning this game, I was on 144 FPS, but that didn't seem like a good idea. when I switched it back down to 60, I feel like I got twice as consistent at glide hops, so I'm gonna call them near frame perfect. They're not really, but they're really tough to hit consistently. Coming up here is a part I'm a bit nervous about. This is tower climb. This is where you can lose some big time if you mess up. It's falling off this tower sucks. Falling off the tower sucks, and there's only one part where it's super dangerous, and that's right here. It's called flagpole skip, and... Oh, we got it. Okay. It skips one singular flagpole that would take probably 2 seconds to climb, but it looks really sweet, so we go for it every time.
Love to see it.
We got a good time.
Could I throw in a little donation here?
Go ahead. We got time.
Okay. So we got a $25 donation from, oh gosh, I hope I enunciate this correctly, but Gremulon?
Gremulon, yeah.
Okay, it was a harder U. But they say for them kids, and they have chosen pineapple as the protein of
My
choice.
God. I agree with the last commentator. I don't know how to feel about that. As somebody who's never tried a pineapple burger, maybe I'm just missing it. So we're all the way through tower now. We're into the bulk of the game. Usually, like, the highest reset point, which is a pretty good run so far. The highest reset point would be tower. But here, we've made it past that. We're gonna get into some sort of difficult things. The beauty of this game, I think anybody could learn it, because it is more or less doing the same few tricks in increasingly difficult places. Here we got those backflips. Those are called gainers. The glide hops I showed earlier. And other than that, there's not too much else. The movement looks really flashy, but again, it's more or less just doing the same thing over and over. Hitting the glide hops is where you really gain or lose time. Like, hitting that glide hop there can be pretty beneficial because you fly across this whole void floor instead of having to slowly go over it. That's okay. I have been struggling with this part for no reason recently. But yeah, still pretty good run going. I got my timer open, so just in case we happen to PB, I'll record it, but not too likely. We are, I'd be remiss not to mention that there's a chance world record happens here. It's probably not gonna happen. We are, yeah, thank you for reminding me.
It would be so hype.
It would be very hype. We are looking for a few good spots of RNG throughout this run. One is what I like to call quick time events. I'll explain those if those come up, but they are kind of evil. Actually, they're extremely evil. Shout out to Ritz, the developer of this game, because they did an amazing job. I think 3 people total are credited on this game. Oh, also, chat room, please. I have you open for a reason. Please remind me when I'm low health. Only 3 people like credited on this game. They did an amazing job, but they missed a few things. First of all, I have to reset my controls every time I get into the game. Not a huge deal. But the second are quick time events, which whenever I pick up a power or a key, a menu will pop up. Ooh, we hit that. That was nice. A menu will pop up, and I will have to... usually you can spam A through them, but sometimes you got to take your hands all the way off the controller and go click it yourself, which can be like an evil 5-second, like, you did nothing wrong time lapse. So we're hoping for no quick time events. And we're also hoping for good Princess RNG. Now, we'll be doing the fast strat on Princess, which means attacking her before you're supposed to be able to. But that does come with some consequences. I'll explain when we get there. But she cheats. She just starts cheating. She gets really upset that you hit her early, and she just starts cheating, doing multiple moves at once. So we're hoping for some good RNG there, because she can fall out of her cheating phase really fast, or she can cheat until she kills you. Okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, we have another donation in from our buddy Quill in the chat. He says, I'm excited to try this game myself sometime soon. Glad to see you back streaming and hanging out again, Sammy. Missed you, buddy.
I love Quill. Quill,
Yes,
been friends
Quill's
for
a good team.
good amount of time. We actually bonded over Smash tournaments. So I know, did that show match happen already? I know we got a Quill and all the fish show match. Maybe it's happened. Maybe it's
it happened
maybe it's
last week.
Okay. Actually, do you know how it went?
I do. So Quill got to 5 before CJ got 1, and then Quill BM'd him a lot. Quill BM'd CJ, and then CJ was like, "All right, we're going to 10," and CJ got 5 before Quill got 5 more, but Quill did get to 10 first as well.
All right, let's go. That's my go. That's my go. Quill, known for 2-0ing me ruthless in bracket in college. Love that guy. Haven't seen too much of his Mewtwo though. Anyway, gotta keep a good eye on health. It got kind of low right before that maid boss fight, which honestly is the thing I was most nervous for. This game's a little bit brutal. It's a little bit old style. If you happen to die, lose all your health, and don't hit a save point, you will go back to the very beginning of the game. Now, thankfully, we've hit 1 save point, so we're at least like locked in at 6 minutes or so. But that's usually like if I'm not paying attention to my health, or if I'm trying to go really fast and I think I can pull it off. That's usually where I'll die, and that's a forced reset. So we're past that, so I can chillax just a little bit about that. Oof. So all those like double dashes you see, if you ever see me double dashing and then, or just dashing and then jumping, it means I messed up the glide hop. And that always feels bad. This game comes down to, 1, hitting the tricks. Hitting the tricks is probably the most important. The tricks can lose you a lot of time if you miss them, like tower skip. I'm just going to save here. Like tower skip, and a section coming up here, which is increasingly brutal, because if you mess up, you got to go like way back. But the second most is the movement. The movement is very like skill based and variable. You can go like really fast. You can think you're on a really good run because you hit all your tricks, but turns out you missed all your glide hops, so you're not going very fast at all. Oh, we're a bit low. We're a bit low. We need to get up there. There we go. This line is safety line. So this trick up here is actually the most inconsistent in the game. We have to side hop onto that. Sybil only likes to grab things when she's sideways, and then we gotta kind of glitch over here. Got it first try. That's pretty sweet. That one gave me a lot of trouble and gives runners a lot of trouble. Because sometimes you just don't want to grab, and that's fine. You gotta kind of work with it, but I figured out she only likes to grab when she's sideways, not backwards, so that's how we run it here. We are actually grooving through this run. We're about, I'd say, 2/3 the way through now. So, you know, if you've been sitting back in your seat, time to sit up. We got Soul Cutter. Soul Cutter is, oh, here's a quick time event. Angry. You gotta take your whole hand off the controller for that. Anyway, Soul Cutter is a ranged attack, and you'll notice that when we use it, this will come up later, and it hits, the bar goes down. You get a powered up version of it. Honestly, for speedrunning, it'd be better if we just didn't, but all right, let's see if I hit this first try. No aim. No. Oh wait, I did. Let's go. This one you can spam, the next one you cannot. That bar is pretty important. I think it's called Indignation in the game, but when it's full, you get a power boost, and you're gonna really want that on Princess because she's very mean and has a lot of health if you don't use that correctly. Oop. Oop. She has a lot of health if you don't use that correctly. So you'll see me do a few weird-looking attack patterns on Princess. Those are because we really want to save Indignation 3. We need that attack boost to get her done in a reasonable amount of time, because given enough time, she will just end you. She's very strong. She's very mean. Sometimes she plays floor is lava. You'll notice I'm giving a lot of airtime here to explaining Princess before we get there. It's because I'll probably need to focus, and she is also the biggest evil in this run. very RNG heavy. Her patterns, there are good patterns, there are bad patterns, but most of them fall somewhere in between of like, okay, this is all right. Coming up here though, we got probably one of the harder tricks to learn just because it takes perfect height. So if you don't have perfect height, just go ahead and reset that. You need that perfect gainer to be able to get all the way up here. There we go. That skips a massive room there that we would have usually had to go through to get up to this side. But we can just use a bit of wall cling shenanigans. And now we have the final key, and we're heading to Princess. The reason the estimate says 28 is just in case I happen to die within those first 8 minutes. So, thankfully, we're on a pretty good run, actually. We are just 2.5 seconds behind my PB, which I'm pretty happy. This room, just a lot of movement tricks, another pole, but that one doesn't give me as much trouble as the other ones. They are evil still, don't get me wrong. Coming up here is one of the biggest death points in the run. There's a electric finger in this game, and it likes to spam, and then it also happens to have a little guard next to it. He does 2 damage. We only have 3 hearts. So we're gonna really want to make this first try. Okay, good. There is a safer strat, but I had enough health to just tank that, so it's always faster to just go straight down the middle instead of we could have moved to the side. Here comes the last wall cling shenanigans. No, second to last wall cling shenanigans of the game. Oh, good God. This is worst case scenario.
Oh no.
This is, it's a good thing we had 28 minutes. Feel free to cut me off when we get there, but I think I was on my way out here. We do have to go back about 4 or 5 minutes. That has not happened. You can't go out of bounds in a no out of bounds run, and that has not happened to me in a month, so just a bit of marathon luck there. That's why we have 28 minutes built into the timer. You cannot go out of bounds in a no out of bounds run, but at least we get to see this nice and flashy part of the game again. That is what we call worst case. Well, I thought I was safe, but second worst case. Thank you, chat room, for the support. I appreciate it. I will try to zoom back through this as much as I can. It was a pretty good run until that point. The only thing left was Princess, so maybe it's a good thing for a marathon schedule that we got set back about 4 minutes.
Quill in the chat saying, somebody donate to make you feel better.
It would make me feel a bit better. I got plenty of yap in me, but I will run out of relevant yap at some point. Going back through here. Hopefully no second quick time event. Maybe we'll give the game a second chance. It was on purpose, for real. You're so true. That's so true, actually. I just wanted more airtime. And I successfully snuck it in.
He saw the curtain hook coming and decided, you know, not yet.
I was vibing too hard. All right, let's try to hit this first try again. Sniped it. Looks good. In future runs, that will probably get shortened down. If somebody is braver than me, I think you can hop on top of that switch and use the momentum from it to do some real wacky shenanigans. Probably fly pretty far, definitely far enough to clear that. I think that's good. Oh! That one's good for sure. Surely that one's good.
That's so sad that first one missed.
It happens. Those, honestly, they look like way on, and then all of a sudden, at the very last second, it passes it with a depth perception. You're like, oh, okay. I'm just sitting here then.
Oh, now Quill, instead of saying you wanted more airtime, is saying it's because you didn't have pants on.
That, honestly, no, that wouldn't mess me up. That's usually how we run this game. All Pseudoregalia runners are the same. Wow. Bonked a little bit, but it's alright. Back to what used to be one of the hardest tricks, but it gets pretty simple if you do 400 runs of this game. Honestly, the amazing part is I've done 400 runs of this game. That has, the out of bounds thing that happened there has only happened probably 5 times, and it hasn't happened in 2 or 3 months. So that is truly marathon luck. There's nothing else to call it at that point. Oh, a tragedy. A tragedy. We can go the normal way around. It has a cool kick there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're still good on top. Thank goodness you guys had that, you guys said to add like 10 minutes to the estimate because I was going to put my PB in there, and right now we would be panicking. But there's a save right before that out of bounds. I just skipped it because I was good on health. Honestly, I forgot that could happen. It's been so long. I forgot it could happen. We're looking good on health again. We can go for the fast strat again. Climb up this way. You could... Actually, I could... No. You could go around the other side. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know what else is fast? We got a donation from S Gamma that says that you should switch to Sonic Adventure DX speedrunning.
S Gamer, I will consider it. I will consider it. It has been considered. It would be nice to... I'm excited to watch this weekend and next, because I would love to add a... Okay. There we go. That's how that's supposed to look. I would love to add a variety speedrun to Pseudoregalia. I would love another 20-minute run, so I'll be on the lookout. Oh, I'll teach you. Oh shoot.
There's so many good runs this weekend too. Lots to look forward to. Shoutouts
to the runners that somehow do like 4-hour runs. That's crazy. You guys are insane. This is a 20-minute run and it's still that's long enough for me. I'll teach you chameleon twist anytime. Oh man. With a mentor like that.
Yeah, chameleon twist is only like 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Well, less if you're really good.
Okay, the last hard trick in the game. Go ahead.
I was going to say we have one more and I want to get it in before Princess. From Searchu that says, we love supporting the children, but just as importantly, we love supporting homies out here. Here's a donation in hopes for good Princess RNG, and here's to the goated Sammy.
So sweet. Thank you guys for showing up. It means a lot. Shoutouts to the community showing up for this and friends. I really appreciate it. I see you guys all in chat. Okay, here's Princess. This is scary, but we have a lot of time. So I actually can't tell what the timer is because I accidentally well, my timer messed up when I died. You're not supposed to do that. Okay, so we got a early hit on Princess, so we can maybe see her cheating a little bit here. Hopefully she calms down really quick. You're gonna see me going for these overhead slashes. That move is really rude. Not usually because it hits you, but because it just takes a while. I'll be going for 1 overhead slash, and then 2 normal hits, and then another overhead slash. I'm trying really hard not to make contact with the actual... the beam part of the slash, because that will take us down on indignation, and we need to save that just in case we lose health. But oh, she almost did it. There's a rude thing she can do there where she gets trapped behind the pillar and just like stares at you for 15 seconds. This is looking pretty good so far. Oh, I am in one-shot range, so I'm gonna want to wait for this and then go like this. We're just gonna heal bigly because I'm scared. I'm a scared little man. Princess is intimidating. Where'd my sword go? She's very rude. She does usually her rudest patterns. Right now she's not playing Floor is Lava, which is good. We are gonna have to lose indignation for most of this run, but that's okay. It's a move. She's doing Frieza Death Ball again. This is the rudest move she can use. It moves slowly. To get rid of it, you have to jump off. That's the only really safe way. You could hang the ledge, but it doesn't work every time. And when that attack does 2 damage and you only have 2 hearts, it's pretty intimidating. So we're hoping for, hopefully, no more Frieza Death Balls. And not too much more of those either. Oh, we got another Frieza Death Ball. You can interrupt her on it. Let's try this. Oh, thank goodness it worked. I thought I was at 3 health. That was close. Well, that was an interesting one. Usually she teleports around for that move. I guess I interrupted her or something. She should be nearly... Yep, there it is. GG's.
Hey,
GG's.
GG.
We did it, chat room. So, yeah, this is... Let me see if I can't find the frame. There we go. It's official. Goat Bunny Cat Lady. There we go. There you go, chat room, if you were wondering. But yeah, that was Pseudoregalia. Any percent, no out of bounds. Except we went out of bounds one time. That's okay. Apparently it doesn't invalidate it. It just makes it worse. And thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for that run. That was super interesting and exciting.
25,
do you have
13?
anything you want to say before?
Yeah. Follow me on Twitch. I stream this game a good amount. I also have a video about this game up on my YouTube, so check out @king_sammy on YouTube. I would appreciate that. I make lunchtime videos on there and stream 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday at 8:30 p.m. So thank you very much. Oh, and shout out to the community that showed up. That was really cool. I appreciate you guys.
All right, cool deal. Thank you so much, Sammy.
Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye, chat room.